You've seen him on James Court. You've seen him on Conan O'Brien. He's got a special outcome basket case. Start clapping right now for Andy Sandford!
Oh, keep it going for the chef. Hooking it up. Guys, I had 10 minutes of Hardy's material, so yeah, wing it now. Are there any seasonal depressives here? Good. You should be out. It's your time. I have a lot of friends with seasonal depression. I don't mean to downplay it, but some of us are training in the off season. Don't let a little good weather get in the way of my depression. It's always pretty mild in bed. My friend corrected me on that joke. He's like, dude, it's not seasonal depression, it's seasonal affective disorder. Sad. Cool, that's a good way to get people to take you seriously. Make your disorder to an acronym that spells the symptom? Okay. Yeah. I understand because I have a fiercely active thyroid. I'm fat. Don't make fun of me. Why are you laughing? I just had a birthday. I do it every year, really. Around April. I turned 40, which I don't know how I feel about that other than, mysteriously sore. I felt the same way when I turned 30, but my friends they were in their 30s, they're like, oh dude, your 30s are way better than your 20s. And I thought, that sounds like a lie you would tell yourself because you only get older. But it turned out to be true. My 30s are way better than my 20s. I think it's because you don't know what you're doing in your 20s. You're broke. When you're 30s, you've been around for a while. You got a handle on, how to be broke. I had a senior moment. I thought I stroked out the other morning, but turns out I just burned my bagel. I did. I burned my bagel only on one side because I had it set to bagel, which makes me wonder, why is my toaster smart enough to know it's toasting a bagel, but not smart enough to know I don't want it burnt? Why is there a setting for burnt? Why, toasters don't need to go to 11. This is nuts. Well, who are we catering to? Some psychopaths like, I gotta start my morning with some char. The max setting on a toaster should be toasted. Completely toasted. If you want it burnt, you gotta toast it twice. Sorry. These appliances are doing too much. My microwave has like 40 buttons. And every button is just guessing at what I might be microwaving. It's like, popcorn? Is it popcorn? Yeah, popcorn button. Is it potato? Is it potato? There's a potato button. There's a button for frozen shrimp. What happened to minutes and seconds? I like that. That was a good system. I think we're headed down a slippery slope using food as time. We're going to be saying stuff like, how many popcorns is this going to take? I got to get across town with 2 potatoes. There's 50 Pop-Tarts I'll never get back. There ain't enough hot dogs in a day. I'm just going to do that for like 10 more minutes. Sorry, 10 more hot dogs. Stupid. This just says believe in yourself over and over and over. I ran into an ex last week, and she told me I was the one that got away. That's pretty flattering. She didn't word it exactly like that, but what did she say? She said, I let myself go. Chicks. Doesn't matter who let me go. Her, myself, I'm gone. I am single, thanks for thinking that. I like being single. I think people try to make single sound good. That never works. I hear dudes say stuff like, yeah man, I'm just single and on the prowl. All I hear is, yeah, I'm alone and out stalking. I'm a dangerous dude now. I know, dating as you get older just gets more and more depressing. Spoiler alert. Like when you're in your early 20s, it's a joke. You're asking questions like, what are you going to be when you grow up? And you get to your mid-30s or so, and it's like, so What happened to you? What were you gonna be? What are you gonna do now? What's your trauma? I'm on that stupid dating app Hinge. Don't do it. It's dumb. They sponsor me. I noticed, so on Hinge, you can set your feed to different metrics. You set it to like compatibility. That makes sense. Then it takes a pretty hard turn with nearby. Just give me a hole within reach. Okay. And then next to that is a weird one. It's new to the app. Ugh. So yeah, it's like you can either look for the one, or the closest one, or the most unsuspecting one. It's pretty unhinged. Oh, a snort. All right, mark it. I know. I've spent way too much time just tomcatting around on these dating apps. Doesn't go that well. I say stuff like tomcat. That's not what the kids are saying. I hate dating apps. You gotta try and sell yourself and pictures and a little bio and stuff, and that is hard because you don't know who you're lying to. I gotta customize. I prefer to have an air of intrigue, be a man of mystery, make the ladies curious. It sounds corny, but it does work. Like one night at a bar, 3 different women just had to know what the fuck my problem was. Wouldn't you like to know? You guys probably can't tell this by looking at me, but I'm pretty lazy. I don't work out or anything. I know, it's crazy. I maintain this physique. I do sit-ups every day. That's only by default because I lay down a lot. Hooked into it, easiest way out. I did get a wild hair at my ass during pandemic. I thought I'd try running, become a runner. And I did. I ran every day for like 2 months. And it was not easy, but I gotta say, I felt terrible. Do not do it. You can just walk, it's fine. Running is miserable. And misery loves company. That's why runners will say anything to get you to do their bullshit with the worst people. My friends that are runners, they kept telling me about this runner's high, and I just assumed they'd never done real drugs. I think as far as ways to get high, that sounds about like the worst. I think running, I'd probably rank it right below huffing paint. At least when you're huffing paint, you know it's getting you high. It's that paint, baby. It's sweet, sweet paint. Where are my paint heads? Always slow to react. But runner's high, while you just run until you're high? That don't sound safe at all. I'll stick with the paint. It is real though. I have experienced runner's high. I would compare it to being high on mushrooms, because for one, did a lot of puking. Also, I was questioning everything in my life, and I was taking mushrooms for when I'm running. Takes the edge off. Hey guys, thanks so much. That's it.